Alright, what's good everybody? It's your boy Ed0626 bringing you another Black Ops 3 video here for you guys to watch. This one's obviously on Combine. That's why I call this game Call a Combine. I got my Brecci again, doing work. I've been doing work with this shotgun. This is probably one of my favorite shotguns in the game. That's not the point. The point is, I got a few hours before I hit the road to go to college this morning. Today's Tuesday, so I don't have class till like 1:10. So I thought, since the news, there's been news broken, was fresh, I thought I'd make a video on it before it was too late, which is something I've done in the previous in my previous videos, whether you noticed it or not. So I'm just gonna get right into it, so you guys don't have to hear me babbling on and on and on. So there's recent news. I should start off from the beginning. There was a UK magazine. I don't know if this was a gaming magazine or just a regular magazine or something, that apparently leaked, quote unquote leaked, the next Call of Duty title, and I think the release date too, if I'm correct. I'm not sure. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that one. I'm not sure if they leaked the release date, but we do know what the possible title name could be for the next Call of Duty, and I'm gonna drop that for you. 3, 2, 1. It's Ghost 2. Possibly. We don't know this for a fact, and goddamn, I got fucked up. I was trying to I was trying to shoot that guy, and he just fucking pulled out that rocket launcher and beat the shit out of me. I was pissed when that happened. This was on stream too, so for any of you who who watch my live streams and this looks familiar to you, this was a stream gameplay. Just to let you know. So back to Ghost 2. I'm not excited at all for this news. I really am not. Like I've said this many times before, and Ghost, the first Ghost, was the most visually unappealing Call of Duty I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if it was the colors or if it was the graphics, but it just didn't look good to me, man. I just couldn't stand the look of it. And I really do mean that. It's still one of the worst CODs I've ever looked at in my life. And I think it's the only COD I think that I've said that to. Every other COD I played has looked relatively decent, but this, Ghost was shit. Now, apparently, I never played Ghost, so some of you may have more beef with that than I do. Sometimes I heard some of the gameplay was you died too quick or something like that. I don't know, camping and shit. I mean, every Call of Duty is gonna have a campers, but apparently this was really prevalent in Ghost, because the maps were apparently so fucking huge. So like I said, I'm not happy about this news at all, man. I was hoping for a Modern Warfare-esque game. I can't say I'm the only one that's thought of that. I was really hoping they didn't even have to continue the Modern Warfare story, because we already know that pretty much ended in Modern Warfare 3. But apparently the people told me that, oh, they're going to do Ghost 2 because the campaign left off on a cliffhanger. Alright. It looks like hopefully we end this fucking campaign, because the last thing I want to do... actually, let me change that thought. Now that I think about it, this is what's going to happen. When the game eventually drops, if it's true that it's Ghost 2 or not, because I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure if this news is correct. I didn't read the article. I've heard it from around the grapevine, Twitter, YouTube, and stuff like that. If this news is correct, I will do the same thing I did the last time the last Ghost game came out. Watch some videos on it, see what people's reaction to the game is and what they think of it, and have their opinions of the game influence whether I buy the game. Now, it may sound pretty crazy to you, but if I have done this for every Call of Duty game since Ghost, because I had intentions of buying Ghost, and then I was watching videos on it and people said it was really shitty, so I said, I don't know if I want to buy this game anymore. And it turns out that it was probably one of the best decisions that I could have made. And it's the only Call of Duty I have never bought since Black Ops 1. I bought in every game since Black Ops 1. It's the only Call of Duty game I've never bought since then. And depending on how the game ends up this time, this will influence my decision again. So I hope they fix all the problems apparently that were in it, fixing the maps and shit. I mean, they had, what did they have, 3 years to work on it? 2.5, 3 years at least, you can't possibly continue to make the same mistakes 3 years later. To me, anyway. Infinity Ward would have to be very ignorant to make the same mistakes that they made. And I mean, we don't even know if this news is true. So, I'm taking this with a huge, huge grain of salt. Like a fucking pound grain of salt, if that was even possible to have. So, like, I'm not taking this incredibly seriously, but since the news has been broken within the last 48 hours, I just thought I'd give you guys my 2 cents on it, because that's what I like to do on this channel. Anyway, this gameplay is going to be wrapping up here. Just want to let you guys quickly know before the game ends that I have some big plans coming up. I have a rant or something I've been planning to do. I also have a wrestling related video for those who enjoy wrestling. So hope you guys stick around for that. In the meantime, I'm Edjo626. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out, y'all.